Welcome back, guys. Today I'm taking a look at the Ancient Mask dungeon. It's Legend Masks on Wednesday, and I'm running Perseus as a lead with a fully farmable team. Now, this dungeon is made incredibly easy, almost trivialized by 100% skill bind resist. So I suggest, unless you're really confident in your team and you have plus eggs and really great stats, that you do try to put together 100% skill bind resist. And there's a couple guys that make this really easy. For instance, if you have Chester from the REM, he has 3 skill bind resists. Perseus is a hero that happens to have 2. So I'm running Perseus as a farmable team, and I actually have one more on the team with Medjedra. You don't have to run Perseus. There are 3 farmables that also have a single skill bind resist in green. That's Medjedra, Alraun, and Tengu. They all have 1 skill bind resist, so if you run somebody like Verdandi, you can still run this dungeon with 100% skill bind resist. But this is the team I'm bringing in. I'm bringing in Golem for survivability, Cauchemar for a board change, and Cu Chu for fast orb change. So once you have 100% skill bind resist, you just kind of have to, play the dungeon properly apart from that. So I'll show you what to do here. First floor is no problem really, just kill all the masks. They don't hit that hard. The scariest thing they do is try to skill bind you, which, we don't worry about with 100% skill bind. And there's a motto in the pad community, and I find it to be pretty true for myself. 80% equals 0%. Pretty much that means, when you run 80% skill bind resist, you'll find you get bound 100% of the time. Like, that 80% might as well be 0%. Skill bind resist is absolute, just like the most ridiculous RNG you'll ever face. So just might as well hit 100%. Take the guesswork out of it, especially because a dungeon like this is gonna bind you repeatedly over and over and over again. Okay, so when you get to these floors, just, again, just keep playing. Try to match 5 orbs if you can to hit them all, as long as there's more than 3 of them. 3 or more of them, excuse me. On this floor, you'll notice they started anywhere between in 3 and in 4. And once they finish their countdown, they'll power up. And then they'll start the whole countdown over again. So you actually have a long time to kill these guys. You don't have to worry when they say in 1 like that, as long as they don't have the little icon under them denoting that they're already powered up. So just keep matching out your trash orbs. Try to match 5 at a time to kill them. Once you're down to 2, you can switch to prongs. And once you get to 1, just match 3 at a time. What I like to do is, even if I only have 3 greens like this, I'll save them so I can hit all of them at once. Unless, of course, I'm in a dire situation where I have to finish one off real quick. But see, now they're powered up. You can always tell because they have that little, what appears to be Spider-Man, right? Am I wrong? Is that Spider-Man? Is that Spider-Man's mask under their face? So when they get angry, they turn into Spider-Man, and now they're enraged with spider senses. So yeah, once they get to this point, don't match 5 like I did, because that's a waste. You want to save your orbs. But I could stall right here for another 4 turns if I wanted on that floor. And in fact, my Medjedra's not very skilled up, so I kind of like to take my time to make sure all my skills are up. But they're going to be up anyways at this rate. So on this floor, when you get to the Divine Mass, they will not power up when they finish their countdown. So you do need to kill them before they finish their countdown. That's something good to keep in mind. This is not a bad floor to use some punch cooldowns. If, for instance, you have a turn where you can't hit them, for instance, definitely not a bad idea to use a cooldown here, since this is a room that can definitely end your run if you're not careful. And make sure you keep trying to match out as much trash as you can to keep a good flow of orbs coming in. Again, like orb management is a very important skill when playing pad, especially when playing a monocolor team, but when playing any team, orb management. Like, without good orb management, it just seems like you're constantly getting orb screwed. And orb screw does happen, but not as much as people really claim it does. Like, orb screw most definitely happens, but a lot of the times what is orb screw could be taken care of with proper orb management. Like, you shouldn't be necessarily clearing your whole board every turn either. That doesn't always mean... Good orb management does not always mean clearing your entire board every turn, unless you're playing like a combo team where you really want to. Good orb management is getting rid of trash orbs and using just enough of your damage orbs to kill each room without overkilling it. I'm gonna use an active because that actually hurt a bit. Okay. In fact, I'm just gonna row my boat and finish this floor because I do need to heal for the next floor. And in fact, it would have been a smart idea to activate Golem right here because the next floor starts with a nice big fat preemptive. So if you're low on life, feel free to activate Golem before you get into this floor. But now what we're gonna do, okay, so this is where you need to pay attention. If you've been playing this dungeon on autopilot up to this point, like if you've been farming it like I tend to do, where, you know, I get tunnel vision and I'm just like, oh, la da 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 da, make the matches, and I get tunnel vision, you gotta start paying attention here. So first thing you do, you're gonna target the green mask. So the way this floor works, you'll notice the green mask put up a status shield. The green mask is one of those monsters with very low hit points but very high defense. So, and the blue is the opposite. Not very high hit points, very low defense. Not only that, he has no status shield and we're playing green. So if we wanted to, we could burst the blue out. Like chances are if I made a row +2 for the 16x with Perseus, I would one-shot the blue. The green, on the other hand, I can't pierce his armor, not with this setup. So, oh, and sorry, and as soon as one mask dies, the other mask will skip its next turn to power up and then proceed to one-shot you. So we want to make sure the two masks die within one turn of each other. So what we're going to do, we're going to ping off the green mask until it's within one turn of dying. Meanwhile, we need to keep ourselves alive. So let's go ahead and activate Viz Asgard, our golem. And we're just going to match 3, or you can match 4 to prong the blue at the same time. I don't believe I have enough damage with this team since I'm playing Perseus. I won't even have a multiplier. So I am just going to match 3. And I'm gonna match my reds and my darks. Okay. So I'm probably gonna have to do that twice more, I think. Let's see how many times. Let's find out right now how many times. How many licks does... Oops, I didn't match greens. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a green mask? The world may never know. Not if I play like this. Okay. Okay, so I don't know if I can tank another one of those. You know what? It's okay. Let's go ahead and burst him out. So now my golem has run out of defense. I'm gonna punch Medjedra. Medjedra also provides a little bit of defense, but he also gives me that sweet 1.5x attack. And now I'm gonna go ahead and punch straight through. Let's see, what should I use? I'm debating Perseus. Perseus with a Cu Chu or a Cauchemar. Well, let's see, what colors are Cauchemar? Cauchemar is fire, wood, and dark. And you'll go fire to heal. So I can counter a bad Cauchemar board. Oh, but Cauchemar also gives me damage reduction. So... Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I actually didn't remember that, guys. I could have probably just used Cauchemar. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and Perseus then. I'm going to Perseus. And I'm going to leave this board the way it is. That way I can catch a heal with it, just in case something goes wrong. I don't know what that would be. I'm going to make a row +2. So here's a row. Here's 2 for the row. And then there's a little heal. Okay, and you see there I've killed the blue. The green's still alive, but that's okay because he skips this turn. He doesn't, if you kill one, the other one will not kill you immediately. It will skip its turn like this. It is ready to kill me now. He is like dead set on, you know, attaching to my face and drinking my blood like JoJo style. So I'm going to just match my colors. I don't need to deal damage. I just need to make sure my guys are hitting him. And this should wrap it up here for this Ancient Mask. Yep, that's our Wednesday Legend run, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you could see how badly a skill bind could mess you up on that last floor. You have to be able to sustain the 9,000 combined damage they put out. On top of that, chip away at the green mask every turn, and be able to burst the blue mask down. Actives really help smooth that out and keep it consistent. So that's why I do say you really want that 100% skill bind resist. 60 and 80 skill bind resist, it's really just not going to cut it. Although you should only be getting bound 20 to 40% of the time, in reality it feels like 100% of the time. And you have to make it through more than just one skill bind resist, and they'll try to rebind you if you don't kill them right away. So just be patient and get the 100% skill bind resist, and then you can farm this confidently and consistently. If you do just need 1 or 2 masks for like a pressing ultimate evolution, then yeah, maybe it's worth it to go ahead and run it if you only have 60 or 80. But just be aware that, you know, RNG happens sometimes, guys. That's all there is to it. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I do try to update almost daily, so please like, subscribe, check back often. I'm always trying to think up new content for you guys. And come say hi in Twitch. I stream as much as I can. So if you have any questions, if you need help with anything, or you just want to drop by and say hi, I'd love to see you guys. So until next time, thanks so much for coming by. Bye.